The linebacker position is one that I feel is undervalued in the NFL, and we are seeing linebackers fall later and later in the NFL draft. While the 2024 linebacker class may not be super elite, there are a number of very solid linebackers in this class who I think could be a really good player at the NFL level. One of the best linebackers in this class is Clemson linebacker Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Son of, you guessed it, Jeremiah Trotter Sr., Trotter has been one of the best linebackers in all of college football over the last couple of seasons. And in today's video, we will be talking about what makes him one of the most fun prospects in the entire class. But hey guys, if you guys are new to the channel, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Ring that notification bell so you never miss out on a video, and without further ado, let's get into it. In 2022, Trotter's numbers were off the charts. He had 89 tackles, 5 pass deflections, 6.5 sacks, 1 forced fumble, 2 interceptions, and he was absolutely everywhere for the Tigers defense. In 2023, Trotter has had yet another incredible season for Clemson. He has 87 tackles, 5 pass deflections, 5.5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, 2 interceptions, and once again has been a huge piece for the Tigers, and just a few weeks ago announced he will be joining the NFL draft and is going to be one of the hottest linebacker names on the board. Trotter has long arms and a very solid frame for the linebacker position. He is 6 foot, 230 pounds, and as previously mentioned, he has really good length for the position. He has a great frame, which is something that really intrigues me about him as a prospect. Trotter was used a lot as a blitzer, and he does a phenomenal job in this role. He finds the soft spots in protection, and he shoots the gaps super quickly. He has great speed, great vision, and he does an awesome job when blitzing the quarterback. He does a great job as a run defender as well. He crashes the box quickly, and he does a great job at creating extra pressure and making it a lot harder for offenses to move the football down the field. Another thing that I absolutely love about Trotter is his hit power. He hits extremely hard, and he's a very hard tackler. He is going to be making sure that the defender and that the player that he's hitting feels his hits the next day. He's able to chase down players to make a tackle, as he has excellent speed, and he's able to make a play down the field if a player leaks out, which are all really good things you love to see from the linebacker position. In coverage, Trotter does a good job at following the eyes of the quarterback and trying to make a play in the passing game. He has accumulated 4 interceptions over the last 2 seasons, and he follows the quarterback's eyes well, and I think he has really good play recognition for the linebacker position. There are a couple of areas with Trotter that I would like to see improve. We mentioned how he does a good job in zone coverage, but to me, it is still kind of a question mark. Clemson used him a lot as a blitzer, and he didn't get a ton of coverage snaps, I didn't feel like. He also has had the tendency to play weak zone coverage, and has allowed some bigger plays to leak out at the collegiate level. He has the traits there, and he does a good job of reading the quarterback's eyes, but it's still a question mark, because we haven't seen him play great coverage consistently. He also doesn't get many one-on-one matchups with running backs or tight ends, so his coverage ability to me is still a bit up in the air. The other area with Trotter that I do question is his block shedding. As a blitzer, he is fantastic, but it seems when he is met with resistance and with a blocker, he struggles to make a play. He doesn't have great change of direction to change course either, so those are all areas I would like to see improve with Trotter's game. Despite coverage questions, I still am a massive fan of Trotter. He has been my number 1 linebacker in this class from the very beginning, and he has a lot of really great things that to me outweigh the bad. He is my number 43 player in the 2024 NFL draft, and I think he is going to be an excellent addition to an NFL roster come April. In terms of a scheme fit, I think Trotter's skills would be best utilized in a 4-3 scheme. I think he could play in the middle of the defense where he can come down and crash the run and can be a quarterback spy who occasionally gets one-on-one matchups with running backs or tight ends. I think his athleticism makes him very versatile, and you could play him in any scheme and any situation at the NFL level, and I think he could thrive. I think he's going to thrive in coverage. I think he's going to thrive as a blitzing linebacker. I think he is a very versatile player that you can use in a lot of different ways. My player comparison for Jeremiah Trotter is Colts linebacker Zaire Franklin. Franklin has been at the top of the NFL in tackles the last couple of seasons now. Both Franklin and Trotter are excellent athletes and great movers for the position. They hit hard and are very good at making an impact in the run game. On top of that, neither of them drop back into coverage all that much. Gus Bradley drops them into coverage, but not a lot of one-on-one matchups. I think they're better used in zone, which is an area that we talked about with Trotter that we don't normally get to see. They have similar size, similar length, and I think Trotter could be a tackling machine similar to how Zaire Franklin has been over the last couple of seasons. Trotter is a terrific linebacker prospect. There are some questions in his game, but I think with reps and experience, he has the traits to be a really good coverage linebacker. I think that he is a very fun player, and ultimately believe Trotter will be a second round pick in the 2024 NFL Draft.